Welcome to Because Nature. In today's video, we're going to explore what you can do to help pollinators thrive. As the world's population continues to grow, the demand for food and other resources continues to increase, which means we need to rely more heavily on nature's pollinators to sustain our ecosystems. There are a wide variety of pollinators, each with unique characteristics and behaviors. Here are 5 pollinators you might be familiar with. Number 1, bees. Bees are perhaps the best known pollinators, and for good reason. They're incredibly efficient at collecting nectar and pollen. Bees come in many different species. Here in the US alone, there are several thousand varieties of them. Number 2, butterflies. Known for their delicate wings and brightly colored patterns, butterflies are also important indicators of ecosystem health, as they are highly sensitive to changes in habitat and climate. Fortunately, the plight of these important pollinators can be demonstrated by the announcement that as of July 2022, the migratory monarch butterfly was classified as endangered. Number 3, hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are fascinating creatures and certainly a pretty pollinator to spot. These beautiful birds make wonderful mascots for pollination due to their stunning colors and dainty appearance. Number 4, bats. Incredibly important to our ecosystems, bats have many benefits, including their ability to aid pollination. While bats are often not one of the most well-liked pollinators, we hope to change that. Number 5, wasps. Wasps are not as well known for their pollinating role as bees, but they are indeed pollinators and benefit the environment. Pollinators are critical to the health and sustainability of our environment. They're responsible for the reproduction of many of the crops that we rely on for food. It's estimated that pollinators are responsible for pollinating over 75% of the world's food crops, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts. By helping to pollinate a wide variety of plants, pollinators ensure that different species can reproduce and thrive. This in turn helps to support a diverse range of animals and insects that depend on these plants for food and habitat. Pollinator-dependent crops contribute billions of dollars annually to the global economy. This includes crops such as coffee, cocoa, and almonds, which rely heavily on pollinators for their reproduction. Pollinators provide a wide range of ecosystem services beyond food production, including nutrient cycling, soil formation, and water regulation. These services are essential to the health and sustainability of our ecosystems and help to support a wide range of plant and animal species. Unfortunately, many pollinator populations are declining due to habitat loss, pesticide use, and climate change. But don't worry, there are many ways you can help. One of the easiest and most effective ways to support pollinators is to create a pollinator-friendly garden. Choose native plants that provide nectar and pollen throughout the year, and avoid using pesticides and herbicides that can harm pollinators. Many pollinators need nesting sites to reproduce and survive. Consider adding nesting boxes or planting shrubs that provide shelter and nesting materials for pollinators. Look for farms that use organic or pesticide-free farming methods and support pollinator habitat conservation. Climate change is one of the greatest threats to plant pollinators, so reducing your carbon footprint can help mitigate this threat. Simple actions like walking or biking instead of driving, reducing energy consumption, and eating a plant-based diet can all help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Advocacy and policy change are critical for protecting pollinators. Contact your local and national representatives to express your support for pollinator protection legislation and advocate for stronger regulations on pesticide use. Spread awareness about the importance of pollinators and threats they face. Share information with your friends and family. Make use of social media, and consider volunteering with local organizations that work to protect pollinators. Together, we can all make a difference in protecting our pollinators. Leave a comment below if you have any thoughts or questions about pollinators, and you can check out our collection of pollinator designs at becausetees.com. Thanks for joining us at Because Nature. We'll see you next time.